So this month was by far the most revenue I've ever made in my entire life, yet I still lost money. Let me go over it because I think there's probably some valuable lessons here for most people if you're running a business. I mean, this month was a blowout month in terms of revenue, doing new things, having new ideas, but we're trying to grow. We're trying to take on new clients. There's a lot of things that want to be done. There's a team that needs to get built. We're trying to add new departments to the company. And so I fucking looked into my bank account. I'm like, why is there no money in here? I thought that we crushed it this month. Nope, we fucking didn't. I mean, we crushed it in the standpoint where we're now going to be able to have more teams built out, more things that can be done, provide a better service to the business, to the clients, have better processes to where when we take on a new client, there will actually be some profit there. But a lot of people think just running a business is you're just gonna be printing cash. When if you're not running like an info product or a course, which are 100% margins, you're not really printing cash. A lot of people would think that you are, but you don't realize how many fucking expenses you're going to have. I mean, it's ungodly. If I went through my bank statements and say like where the fuck? Like everybody at all times is gonna be coming for money. In some degree, some form. And the more money you make, the more you're going to experience this. And the more your expenses are just gonna keep on piling and piling up. Obviously, the goal is to make so much money that you just can't spend it, right? I mean, that's unlikely for most people. And so I need to really start to increase the profit of the company. But you always have a yin and yang of trying to maximize growth, which if you are maximizing for growth, you are going to be spending more money, adding new people, to opening up new departments, doing things that it takes to fucking operate a business, which all costs a ton of money and a lot of time and a lot of stress and a lot of effort, mind you. And then mixing that with making sure that you're building cash reserves to where if stuff hits the fan, you also have the reserves. But I only see expenses going up. So the only option is, most people say, I just need to cut back on my spending, but it's really just you need to make more money at the end of the day. I mean, you can nitpick and you can probably cut costs by 20, 30, 40%, and some can, very unlikely that you can cut costs by 40%, but maybe 10, 20%, but you can increase your income, right? So what are the ways that I can increase my income? Number one is take on new clients. The next client that I take on, my margins will be much higher because you are already starting to build out the teams, the systems, and the processes to do this for more people. Number two would be for our current clients, close them more deals for some sort of revenue or profit share model. With these new teams that we're building out, we should be able to provide our clients and any new clients a higher quality service so we can make them more money, which would mean we get more money on the back end, which should be some degree of profit. And the third is the new company that I just started, is the sponsorship company for all my clients, finding them sponsors for all of their channels. We do all the organic media for some of the largest business owners and some people in the economic space on YouTube. And so with that being the case, the sponsors is the only thing that I have actually a lot of margin on and the quickest money that I can make. So that's what I try and spend a lot of my time on. Unfortunately, we still have a business to run, so I usually have a ton of work that needs to get done. And then the problem with running a business is all the shit stuff that doesn't get done, I need to fucking do. And you're just constantly babysitting and making sure things do happen, which is not fun, but it's what you sign up for. And I mean, there's been a lot of things that I have been frustrated about, but we're just gonna continue to hammer down, move in the right direction. And so to this, on the weekends, I usually spend my weekends because I don't have calls, I don't have anything else. I spend it on the sponsorship company. I fucking as many personalized outreach conversations that I can start with the ideal fit companies for the people that we want to really start to sponsor the channels we work with. Unfortunately, tomorrow I have 3 meetings with 3 super perfect companies. So now all we have to do is pray that we close them. If we don't, there's gonna be some serious issues because I'm pretty reliant on that income. I mean, without it, there's some things that might need to change. So anyway, it's just continuing to hammer down, improve, innovate, get better. But I mean, business is not just always glamour. It's just not. That's not the reality of the situation. Most of the time, it freaking sucks, actually. I enjoy the actual work, but the outside stuff of the constant problems is substantial. I mean, it's not like when you're working a job, you can just kind of clock out and then you don't have to think about work, because there's always something that goes on, like pretty much no matter what 365 days a year of something that you have to fix or fucking solve, or there's some sort of issue that arises, and then you just got to do it. And so that's what needs to get done. And there's just a lot of shit. So revenue does not equal profit. And although we are printing money, it's just none of it's good. Just emptied the pockets. So anyway, that is that. It's not all glamorous like you see on social media, but I mean, it doesn't fucking matter. It's always thinking long term, and where is this gonna impact us?